A tiny puppy followed a lonely kitten down the street all the way to her home, where the two felt a sense of family for the very first time. Instead of chasing them away, the people in the house welcomed them with love, and in just a moment, two strangers became best friends. From that night on, the house was no longer just a house. It became a home filled with happiness because of two little souls' rain had just stopped, but the street still looked shiny and cold. Small puddles sat in the cracks of the sidewalk, reflecting the orange glow from a porch light. A tiny gray kitten slipped out from under a parked car and froze, ears turning fast like little radar dishes. Behind her, a young puppy stepped into view. He was sandy-colored with big paws that still looked too large for his body. His fur was damp, and he shook once, then stopped as if he did not want to make noise. His nose lifted, tasting the air, then dropped to the ground again. The kitten took one careful step forward. The puppy took one careful step too. The kitten glanced back, tail low, ready to bolt. The puppy sat down right away like he was saying, "I can wait." His tail tapped the wet ground once, then went still. He did not bark. He only watched her with wide, uncertain eyes. The kitten moved again, faster this time, crossing the sidewalk toward a row of houses. She kept close to fences and bushes, choosing shadows over the open street. The puppy rose and followed, not close enough to corner her, but not far enough to lose her. A car rolled by slowly, tires whispering on the wet road. The kitten pressed flat beside a hedge. The puppy copied her without understanding, belly to the ground, ears down. The car passed. The kitten slipped away. The puppy stood up and hurried after her, paws splashing softly. At the end of the block, the kitten paused at a driveway. She stared at a house with a small front porch and a crooked welcome mat. The porch light was on. The curtains were drawn, but warm yellow light leaked around the edges. The puppy reached the driveway and stopped too. He sniffed the air, then looked at the kitten. His tail gave a slow, hopeful wag. The kitten walked up the driveway like she had done it 100 times, but her steps were not sure. She hesitated at the bottom step, then climbed, placing each paw carefully on the wet wood. The puppy stayed at the edge of the porch. He did not climb. He only leaned forward, nose twitching, like the light might be dangerous. The kitten turned and stared at him again. Her whiskers trembled. She let out a small, thin mew, not loud, more like a question. The puppy answered without sound. He sat again, front paws straight, trying to look calm. His chest rose and fell fast, though, giving away how nervous he was. Inside the house, something moved. A shadow crossed the curtain. The kitten's head snapped toward the door. She backed up 2 steps, then stopped, as if she could not decide whether to run or stay. The puppy's ears lifted. He leaned forward, then paused, waiting for her cue. The door handle clicked. The kitten crouched low, ready to disappear. The puppy did not run. He held his ground, but his tail stopped wagging, and his mouth opened just a little as he took quick, quiet breaths. The door cracked open. A line of warm air spilled out, carrying the smell of dinner and soap. A woman's voice came gently from inside, soft and surprised. "Is that you, little one?" The kitten did not move. Her eyes were round, bright, and reflective in the porch light. The puppy stared at the opening door like he had never seen a safe place before. The door opened wider, and a pair of slippers stepped onto the porch. The woman bent down slowly, not reaching, just looking. Then her gaze shifted past the kitten. She saw the puppy. Her face changed in a small, careful way, like she was trying to understand why he was there and whether he belonged to someone else. The kitten gave another tiny mew, almost a plea. The puppy's tail started again, one cautious tap, then another. The woman's hand hovered in the air, torn between the kitten and the puppy, between kindness and caution. And just then, from somewhere behind the house, a faint jingling sound drifted through the damp air, like a collar tag moving in the dark. The puppy stiffened. The kitten's ears flattened. The woman straightened up, listening. The sound came again, closer this time.